All right, welcome to another Singapore food episode. In this episode, we're cooking Char Kway Teow. Welcome, Singapore!
Good job, Singapore. You make yummy food.
I am a self-proclaimed world-renowned chef.
It's fantastic. The best cook in the whole world.
We got our ingredients here. This is the chicken, and it's mixed with a little bit of oyster sauce. We've got shrimp paste, scallion onions, got a little, this is corn flour, this is a Thai chili that's been chopped up. It was a dry Thai chili. I couldn't find a fresh Thai chili, so I had some dried ones, and I rehydrated it and chopped it up. Garlic, of course, you can't go without garlic. We got some prawns. That's going to be delicious. This is a little quarter cup of oyster sauce. It smells kind of good. I've never had oyster sauce before. It's really thick. Soy sauce, and we got a little bit of peanut oil here to do the cooking in. And then right over here, I've got my noodles. And we're going to stir fry this up. I heard that this is the Singapore version of pad thai. So I think it sounds pretty delicious. We'll be back with a little bit more in a minute. Okay, I'm stir frying the garlic and the shrimp paste with the pepper. And I'm just going to cook this up just for a few minutes until, it says until you can smell it, until it's fragrant. And then I'm going to throw the chicken in. And this is kind of hot. It's coughing up here. But I'm stir frying, so it's got to be hot. It's got to sizzle. Okay. Woo! So this is the chicken mixture with a little bit of the oyster sauce and the corn flour. Actually, I used cornmeal, so it's going to have a little bit of a different texture, but it's still basically the same thing. All right. I'm going to cook this up. I'm going to throw in the shrimp, and then I'll throw in the other ingredients, and we'll show you what the final product looks like when we're tasting it, because I think it's going to be good. Alright, we got the noodles in. It's all stir fried up. It's almost ready to go. Why don't you get a look at this? Looks really good. The only thing we didn't put in are the bean sprouts, because nobody likes bean sprouts in this house, but we've got the scallion onions, the shrimp, the chicken, and the noodles, and it's ready to go, and we got to serve this bad boy up hot. So I'm going to plate it up, and then we're going to go try it. Coming up next. Here we go. It's all ready to go. We got 3 plates. We're going to take this out to the studio. We're all going to give it a taste, and we're going to give you our feedback and our reaction to this. Okay, here we are. We're about to try for the first time Char Kway Teow. You guys ready for this?
Char Kway Teow.
Sure. Char Kway Teow. I'm ready to. Let's do this.
It smells good.
It does smell good, so. Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
A little bit spicy.
It's got an after. Oh, yeah. It's got a little bit of a kick to it.
I only put 1 pepper in here, and it was a dried and rehydrated pepper. But it's got a nice flavor.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
He called for a lot of oyster sauce, and oyster sauce has a very mild fishiness to it, but not too fishy.
I don't taste anything fishy.
Yeah,
It doesn't taste fishy at all to me.
I was also afraid that I got the wrong noodles, because the noodles in the package were really thin. But once I soaked those, they got kind of fatter and flatter. And,
They're real fat.
they are.
These are fat noodles.
Fat, like pH fat.
This is delicious, even with the little bit of spice.
Yeah.
I don't usually like spice, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, it is really good. Now, I used cornmeal. The recipe called for corn flour. So, if you notice a little bit of a grainy texture, I think that's what it is.
Oh, I didn't know. I haven't noticed any sort of grainy texture. But this is definitely very noodly.
Lar noodle.
The shrimp's a little fishy, but it's shrimp.
I blame the grocery store for that.
Okay, fair enough.
No, this is pretty good.
This is very good.
Yeah,
I would definitely make this again.
definitely eat it again.
This was recommended by one of our viewers that said this was one of their favorite Singapore dishes, and I think they got some pretty good taste. So,
I agree. I think this might, I don't know, the soy sauce chicken was pretty good too.
Oh yeah.
soy sauce chicken was good. I mean, we might just have to change our diet to completely Singapore food.
We might have to. They have some pretty good food.
I think we'd all be okay with that though.
Well, I think
Yeah.
we would. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want to go there and see how theirs tastes.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It'd be nice to compare it to
yeah,
something.
to something that is authentically from Singapore, you know?
Yeah, because you're going off of what I'm putting on the table.
Yeah,
And
It's true.
You
I
never
have
know.
Nothing to compare it
Nothing. Yeah, and I mean, we've never been to a Singapore restaurant, Singaporean restaurant. We don't have those around here. We do have a Thai restaurant we like to go to, and Vietnamese and Cambodian. So we have some, Asian style restaurants around, Asian style, South Asian style foods to kind of compare it to. But nothing Singapore.
to. I don't. Maybe you guys can tell us what's the difference. Like, what's the difference between Singapore and Thai as far as the food goes?
Well, and as I mentioned earlier, this is the Singapore or Malaysian version of Pad Thai, or it's at least a comparison to. I've found in my research and looking for recipes and cooking up these recipes that I've done so far that there seems to be a lot of Chinese influence in the recipes.
That makes sense.
And a lot of similarities between the Singapore and Malaysian, because I find these same recipes and some of them will say Malaysian Char Kway Teow, some say Singapore.
Well,
That's
got a
good.
very spicy bite.
I don't think it's too spicy. It's kind of it's just a really low key spice.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
But he likes really spicy food. So for me, my tongue's a little bit on fire. Not too bad, but
There definitely was is a kick to it, but it's not bad. Like good.
Yeah, it's there, but it's not like, oh, I can't take another bite because my mouth is on fire.
I do like the noodles, even though really the noodles themselves don't really have a flavor. It's just the sauce that you put on them that has a flavor.
They're a nice texture, right?
Yeah.
And they really absorb the flavor, I think, of the dish.
It's hard to compare them. They're not really like spaghetti noodles or fettuccine noodles. These are rice noodles.
They're
right?
rice noodles, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say thumbs up for me.
Thumbs up for me.
Uh-huh.
I will eat this again.
As I'm shoving food in my face.
It's pretty yummy. It's pretty yummy.
Well, that's what Americans think of Char Kway Teow.
Char Kway Teow.
If you have suggestions for us, if you have other recipes you want us to try, you want to see what us Americans think of it, put them in the comments below. Let us know. We also have a couple more videos that are out there where we tried some recipes. Soy sauce chicken was the last one we did. We did laksa. And I'm not sure I got that recipe right. So I might revisit that.
Okay.
We might come back to that. But yeah, put your comments down below. Let me know what you think about this video. Obviously, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the Dumb Guys channel. Share us with your friends. And yeah, I think that's it. Dumb Guys out.
Bye.
Dumb Guys.